Hello and welcome once again. This is results oriented preparation, where early preparation equals excellent results. This is episode number 3 on how to turn around a failing business. In episode number 1 and 2, we looked at certain alternatives that you can focus on to turn around your business if you are in a situation where there is possibility of business failure. If you have not watched those 2 episodes, I will put the link to those videos in the description down below. Please make sure you watch the videos so that you can find out the other alternatives on what exactly you need to do if you are faced with business failure. Now, as I said in this episode, episode number 3, on how to turn around a failing business, we are going to focus on marketing and sales. Now, in most cases, the marketing activities and the sales activities that a business must do or is conducting can be reasons why the business is failing, which means either the message that you're putting out there is not getting to the right audience, or the audience are not really aligning themselves, their thoughts, their actions with the messages that you're putting out there. So the first and foremost thing that you ought to do could be to rebrand. Rebranding might not mean just changing your brand name, but it might mean a couple of things such as changing your message. Now, changing your message ensures that you have the right kind of brand positioning in your targeted audience. Now, being in the right position means that in the mind or in the perception of your consumers, you are ranked in that particular field as either providing the best service or the best product. If it relates to food, your food is quality, your food is has all the necessary expectations that a customer wants to get out of a particular food group. If it is dairies, for example, if it is carbohydrates and so forth, there has to be a reason why the customer chooses that. Therefore, your brand has to be positioned higher in comparisons to other brands in the mind of the consumer. So brand positioning is very significant. Another way still to focus on brand will be changing your brand message to align with particular causes. We have seen in current years the move towards sustainability products, either in food, either in cosmetics, or in so many different product categories. The market has moved to being environmentally conscious. Therefore, you need to show in your brand messages, in your product messages, in your advertising, in your promos, that you care about the environment, that you care about the footprint, the carbon footprint, and the impact that your productivity, your production processes, even your products and the materials that you're using have on the environment as a whole. Therefore, this allows you to have a proper alignment with your customers or your potential customers as it relates to the message and the causes that you want to address. One of those could be pollution. We have seen a move towards a cleaner oceans. Therefore, brands that talk about cleaning the oceans find they have better and more responsiveness towards the target market that they're focusing. Another thing to look at under marketing and sales is to have a more targeted marketing campaign. Now, what I mean by that is if you had segmented your market properly, then it is easy for you to target the right kind of customer who relates to the product that you are selling or the service by having a need that you must address. Okay, so you've got a product and service that addresses a particular need, which means that there is a relation that you build with a customer based on that. So this is very significant. If you do not have proper targeted marketing, therefore it is important to go back to the drawing board, resegment your market, research and find out who is your customer or who is your the avatar of your customer. Where can you find them? How can you appeal to them? Therefore, you create an appeal or an offering that is specific to that particular customer. So much so that the customer just responds organically to what you are presenting. If your presentation is not addressing any current need, therefore, it means that probably you did not segment your market. Therefore, your targeting is misplaced. Another thing that you can do is improve your website and also your online presence. Now, in most cases, your website is the place where they go to find you. All right. If, for example, you've got an online shop, does it make your customers want to stay longer on the shop? Is it an inviting place for customers to spend more time either browsing through products or either checking information on your offerings and stuff like that? Okay, so therefore, the first place where they meet you, the contact points that the customer have with the brand and with the product, has to address what they are looking for. So in most cases, this could be the problem. There is no relation between what the customer is looking for to what you're presenting, either in your website or in your online presentations. It could be content marketing, it could be your adverts on different platforms, your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever you're presenting there as marketing communication to your target market. Does it have an appeal that will cause them to want to stay longer? Remember, the longer they are in contact with you, with your product, with the service, with what you're offering in terms of messages, the probability increases that they will be your customers. Therefore, you can change your copy. There are so many ways in which you can do that. Either you hire someone who do a copy for you, or you can look at AI solutions these days. There is ChatGPT and all these other AI solutions that you can use to create copy that will be more specific in addressing the needs of your customers. Last but not least, you can concentrate on training and motivating your sales team. Remember, the sales team has a direct contact with the market. Now, that interface with the market is very significant. If they're not well trained, for example, if they're not generating the kind of responses and not bringing in sales, it could be that there is a discrepancy in terms of the sales. There's a discrepancy in terms of the sales that they are applying in pursuant of their sales goals. Therefore, you might just need to train them or motivate them. Motivation goes a long way. It could be just words or other ways to motivate, such as financial incentives. You can have prices on a month-to-month basis, having the best salesperson of the month award, which will motivate either by giving a financial gain that the sales team or the sales individual can have. Therefore, making that area or that team competitive in achieving their goals. And we know competition in most cases improves efficiency, and with that efficiency, there is effectiveness that will drive your sales and marketing, bring about conversions, and in the long run, bring about the success that you're looking for. Once again, let me encourage you to go back and look at episode number 1 and episode number 2 on how to turn around a failing business. I will leave the link in the description down below. Please also leave a comment and tell us exactly what have you as an individual business or in the business that you're working for, what solutions have you implemented to turn around the business that was failing. Don't forget to like, share the video, as well as subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. It is easy, it is free. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you.